everybody, welcome back to a new vlog. My hair looks a little bit Billy Ray Cyrus. What is going on? Anyway, that is not what is important because we are doing a new study vlog today. Sorry, my phone is going off. It is Halloween weekend this weekend, so there is lots going on in my life. I tried to start this vlog several times, but basically my camera keeps dying each time. I'm not gonna lie, there hasn't been any uploads because I went away, as you guys know, and then I also just felt really ill after I came back. My dog passed away, which was literally the saddest thing ever. So that happened, which obviously wasn't great, but I'm trying now to finally get back into the swing of things. I've been doing work bits here and there, like as I need to, which is kind of the beauty of working for yourself, but also makes it quite difficult because whatever I don't do doesn't get done. I have a very busy weekend this weekend because my boyfriend is throwing a Halloween party, which is so exciting, and then the weekend after we actually go to Milan for his birthday present. So again, I have booked myself a really busy time of just like general life stuff. To be fair, after then it should calm down, but that's not what is super important. Oh, I also passed my theory test whilst I wasn't here. First time actually, so I might talk about that. And then I have my first driving lesson tomorrow. All go. Today I have to do my law exam, the first ever exam I've done on the Open Uni, and like the first law exam that I've done. This is really annoying. Ah! So I have to do that today because I just don't have any other time to fit it in. It's actually a multiple choice one, but I don't know how difficult it's going to be. So when you click on it, you have 24 hours apparently to complete it. So what I'm going to do is open my laptop, open the exam, and then I am going to like look through the exam. If it's like super straightforward and pretty easy, then I will just kind of take it as a go and then probably write up my notes when I have chance. If it is more complex, then I will do a couple of hours of writing up notes and going through the notes and kind of like revising, and then I will do it. The other thing is, this is also a like open book exam, which is fun. So that is cool. I also need to book in my lectures because I haven't done that. I've actually missed a couple that I need to watch on replay. So that's another thing to do today. The office layout has changed around a slight little bit. So I used to sit back there, but now I am here. Oh, I forget that happens. That it's on a like sensor, but I don't actually know where the sensor is. I will just quickly show you because I think it's kind of like cute. It's kind of like wintry, sort of like, I was gonna say cubbyhole vibes, but I'm not sure that's what I mean. But it's just like a little, we've got a corner desk. I mean, I had a corner desk sort of set up before, but just have my vision board here and then bits that I need here. And then this is my main sort of workspace, but this has got hot glue all over it, which has kind of ruined it, which is annoying. But anyway, that was, I feel like I've just spoken a million miles an hour and told you loads and loads of things. Basically, welcome back to the channel. I've been away for a while, that's why. I'm back now, super busy time coming up again, but I'm gonna do my law exam today. I'm gonna open up the exam and go through it with you because this is my first time, like I said, ever doing an Open Uni exam. Okay, so it is here. The ICMA 41, which shuts just before midnight on the 1st November. So I am going to click attempt now. And like I said, I'm going to obviously like try to do it, try my best. But if there's stuff that I'm like not up to scratch on, then I will then go and make notes. I just don't know how difficult it's going to be, especially as it's the first one. And I've heard that it's multiple choice. So I don't really know what to expect, but I'm going to click on it now and give it a good go, and then I will come back and update you.
I don't really want you falling for me, 'cause I know I'd fall for you. I'm falling for, I don't really want you falling for me, 'cause I know
Okay, so
I'm falling for you.
It was 10 multiple choice questions and it took me probably about 10 minutes, and that makes me suspicious. And there's also a couple that I'm not 100% sure on. So because this is an open book one and this does actually go towards my end of grade, I am going to go through my notes and check it. There's nothing to say that you can't. I have done it from like thought to begin with, but obviously this goes towards the end of my grade. Like, why would I not take advantage of the help that I can get? This kind of seems silly to not check the answers and make sure they're all correct. So I've gone through and marked them all as what I think, and then I'm going to go through on the iPad separately and just double check that I've put the right answers, and obviously change them if they're not correct. But yeah, it was pretty straightforward. I mean, this is only 5% of my overall mark, and I think it's just to kind of get us used to doing like an exam and just kind of getting the basic definitions of stuff right. Yeah, that'll be it. That was really straightforward. I really was expecting that to be a bit more intense and a bit more, I don't really know what I thought it was going to be, but just not that. And that seems pretty reasonable to have 2 weeks to do
And it's
that.
over, I feel your presence take over. Just put your head on my shoulder, create the feelings that boil over. Consistent, never bipolar. It's hard to keep my composure. I don't really want you falling for me, 'cause I know.
So I just submitted it. I did go through probably like half of them to like double check they were correct, but basically they were. Some of the others I couldn't actually find quickly the info in the book, and to be fair, I just feel like I wasn't like getting bored of it. I was just kind of like, the 5 that I've checked are correct. Like, I kind of trust myself, and it's 5%, and I was just like, I feel like I'm now working hard for this. I feel like this is harder to actually find the info in here than it is just to like trust myself and go with it. Yeah, it actually tells you how much time you spent on it. I spent 25 minutes apparently, but I did pop inside as well to get another drink. But yeah, so that's done now. I thought this was going to be like the main block of the video. Like, I thought this was going to be pretty like take a little bit of a time. I don't really know why, because I don't know. I just thought maybe it might be a bit more intense, but that's now done. So I don't know when I got them right. I think it said on here that it was like less than 10 days time. I kind of thought it would be like instant that you find out, because obviously it's either right or it's not. But my next assessment is TMA 01, which I might have a quick look at. So my to-do still for uni stuff is I need to finish writing up the notes for unit 1 or unit 2 or both. I think it's unit 2. I think I've done unit 1, but I'm not 100% sure. So I need to do notes, and then I also need to tick off on here what I've done. So I've done the ICMA, so I can tick all of these bits off, which is good. I also need to book lectures, and then I might get into unit 3, but just like the more that I can get done in advance is better, especially with big stretch things that I've got going on basically. So when I can fit stuff in. Also, I can't lie, when I'm feeling not motivated, this is going to sound so weird, when I'm feeling not motivated, uni work is like the best thing for me to do, because obviously it's productive, like I need to get it done, and it's really structured. That's the thing that I find a bit difficult with my like day job, is like not very structured. So I'm kind of feeling like this is my first day back like properly, like doing like a full day of work and not just like a couple of hours here and there and sort of having a break and blah 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 blah. So I'm thinking that actually it might be a lot more beneficial for myself to not overwhelm myself with with my job stuff and like all the creative aspects, and just be really disciplined and really structured and just get some uni stuff done today. So I feel like that's what I'm going to do today. It just makes sense to me, I think. I'd much rather have like a productive day and do the uni stuff that's a bit more structured than not have a productive day because I'm trying to do my work stuff, which is less structured and less like tick boxy. And also I haven't done like a full uni day in a little while. So it's currently 9:53. I am going to write up a quick to-do list of all the uni stuff that I actually have to do. I'm not sure whether to do it on Notion. I've been kind of trying to use out Notion, but I can't lie, I don't really like an online to-do list. I'm much more of a pen and paper gal. So I'll probably write it up pen and paper if I'm honest. And then any bits that I don't get done today that I need to do another week, I'll either pop into my notes app or onto Notion just that I don't lose it or forget about it. I have looked through everything that I need to do, and I have kind of come up with like the ultimate goal of today's study session. It's always good to like have a goal to like try and reach. I want to get started on the first TMA, which is not due until just over a month's time. So that's actually working on the second block. So basically I have 3 units in the first block. 2 of them I've done all the readings for, but I need to just finalise the writing up of the notes. And then 1 unit I've half read it. So then obviously I need to then write up the notes. I have 2 tutorials to catch up on, but I will honestly just watch them in like 2 times speed, and I might not watch the whole of them because if it's similar to the business tutorials that I went to last year, you guys know that I was like typing through them, like I really was just kind of, I don't know, they weren't that helpful basically because they were just going over the textbook. So I'm going to go to them just in case they're different, but I don't have like massively high hopes for them. But I also need to book some in because there are in-person ones, which is really exciting because I've really been wanting to go to an in-person one. Ideally, I want to move on to block 2 today, which has 1 unit in it, and that is about homicide. So there are more units to the homicide block, but there is 1 assessment. The next assessment is on just 1 unit of that block. I hope that makes sense. So it's basically unit 4 is about homicide. It's the first unit of the second block, which is about homicide, and then there's a TMA on that. I'm not sure whether that will also include the other units as well. It kind of all interlinks because unit 1, the first 3 units were just like how prosecution works, etc, etc. So, and also I completely forgot that I still haven't done my course overview. So we're gonna try and see what we can get done. Ooh, really like stretchy today. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty motivated. I've had a massive coffee this morning, so that's probably why. But anyway, I'm going to get started on, should I type up the notes or should I catch up on the lectures? I'm going to catch up on the lectures first. They're called tutorials, but I just call them lectures. So I'm going to find them first in the recordings. I couldn't actually see them when I was on my phone. So then I emailed my tutor and she was just like, they're just there. So let's do 1A and let's find the shortest version. And then we've got 1B to do.
I'm falling for, I don't really want you falling for me, 'cause I know I'm falling for you. I'm falling for
it's sort of just going over what's in the textbook pretty much. I can't put it in like 2x speed, which is bloody irritating. So I'm just gonna kind of leave it, and like if I have time, like I'll watch it, but I just feel like it's, again, working hard, not working smart. I don't really need to spend my time doing that. So I'm gonna get on to writing up the notes now, which does take like a while, but I know that like that is like my personalized condensed version, and it's great for assessments, everything like that. Makes me think about it, puts it in my own words. Basically, it's just fabulous. An outfit change. I'm having to be a bit more quiet now because my mum's in the booth. But yeah, I've got the heater on. I've had a jumper change because I tried on another option that I've got for Halloween. I literally ordered like 7 options. I've nailed it down to 2. So I have just finished doing the Unit 1 notes. It's literally taken me forever. I'm just going to crack on straight away with Unit 2 now, writing it up. It's a pretty chill task, to be fair. It's nothing too sort of strenuous.
And could this be the sign that you were giving me? Is this a green light, or have I lost my sight? And they say wear your seatbelts, keep an eye out for yourself. But I just wanna take a detour, don't know where we're going anymore. And I can't wait to fall asleep, 'cause you're the only one I see in my dreams. And I'm so glad that you found me, 'cause you're the only man sweeping me off my feet. You got me off my feet, off my feet, off my feet. And I don't wanna waste my time with these other guys, but now I'm patiently waiting.
So I have come down from the office now into the kitchen. My mum's doing a live voiceover, so I can't like talk at all or like move. I did spend an hour in there though while she was like on it, but I think she's got like another hour to go. I have just finished the like writing up the notes for Unit 1 and 2. 3, like I said, I'm halfway done reading and highlighting, and then I do want to go on to Unit 4 because that is what the next TMA is about. Like I said, I'm not sure whether it's for Units 1 to 4 or whether it's just Unit 4 that it's on, but either way it doesn't really matter. So it's now 3 o'clock. I've been working since like 8:30 this morning, so I'm starting to like get a bit tired now. The day has gone so fast, like honestly it's just gone, but now I'm starting to like tire out. So I'm gonna sit here for the next ideally hour, but I'll see how I go, just reading and highlighting, and then I think that's gonna be it for today. I didn't obviously get on to doing the TMA, but that was like a massive goal. But if I can get the reading done for it, then that means that next week I should be able to type up my notes and get a draft started, or maybe I could like just do that when I have time, or just fancy writing up the notes during the week, and then like next Wednesday I'll dedicate to doing the first draft. But like I said, it's not due in for another month, so I am ahead of myself doing these bits, but that's how I like to be.
So would you let me know the next time you're around? I'll drop whatever I'm doing. You know I'm always down. I got a picture of you.
I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you're also studying at the OU, because I love to like chat to other people that are doing it, because you are like on your own, and it's quite nice to know that like you're not the only one doing it. But yeah, I will catch you next week with a brand new video. I hope you have a very lovely day, and if there are any other OU videos that you would be interested in seeing, or anything that you want to know from me, leave it down below. And all my links will be down below for stuff I've used throughout this video to help me study, and also just where else you can find me. So Mia's hoovering upstairs. I will see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye.